Revelation chapter 4, verse 2. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And now in this scripture, it was written by John. At this time, he was not able to see. His eyes were removed because of the persecution that he had gone through. But even though he did not have eyes, he was still able to see, what was an encouragement to the other disciples and other apostles that was going through a rough time at that time. He was seeing God sitting on the throne, as if God is trying to tell him that even though things are happening on earth, even though it is tough down there, but he was on the throne. I want to encourage you that God is on the throne. And the next thing he says, I saw a rainbow which was full, which was around. This is the same rainbow that was seen in Genesis, but in Genesis it was a half moon. It was a half a rainbow, because on earth things are not shown in full, but in heaven things that we see being a half on earth, we're gonna see them full in heaven. The joy that we see now, we're gonna see the fullness of joy in heaven. The grace we are seeing here, we're gonna see the fullness of grace, the fullness of favor in heaven one day when we are on the other side. And it talks about, I saw the Lamb seated on the right hand. Jesus is on the right hand of God, and in heaven he is on the Lamb. But on the earth, he was the Lion of Judah. And I want you to know that sometimes when we go to God, we must appear as a lamb. But when we go to the world, we must appear as a lion. We must be territorial. We must roar. We must take over while we're on the earth. But when we go to God, when we go to prayer, we must go as a lamb. We must go down like children, because when we go to him, we are children. But when we go to the world, we are kings. We must go and put on the whole armor of God. When we go to the world, don't go to the world and cry. Don't go to the world and show your scars. Don't go to the world and show your pain and show your weaknesses. But go to the world and show how good your God is. When you go to God, go and show him every scar you have. Go and cry to him. The Bible says he can be touched by the feeling of our infirmities. That means he knows the feeling we have when we cry. It is okay to cry to God. Don't cry to the world. Don't cry in the boardroom. Don't cry on the road. Don't cry to your neighbors. Don't cry on Facebook. But go cry to God. When you go to everybody else, go put on the whole armor of God. From today onwards, I want you to be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. God bless you.